So you see, when you do things the right way, you will always be noticed, because doing right is not common. It's not common. That's why when there's so much darkness, a little light will just shine, because you choose to do the right thing. So I think basically I wrote these things down because I can, and I have limited time. There are so many challenges that the things that I have heard in this place, not even only in the marketplace, even in the family, ability to sacrifice for your wife, for your children, because I see what my other colleagues do, but I say no. I've heard that husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church and sacrificed. So I sacrifice not even only in the family, but outside of my family, for the world, for mankind. There's no time anybody will call me, no matter how late, I will come. No matter how insecure I will, if it is to help someone that I know my services can save someone's life, I will go. Just because of the things that I have heard. Fulfillment doesn't come by what you earn alone. Sometimes you will notice, if you treat someone and then the person is whole, you are so happy. You are so happy. It's not as if it's not the maybe 1,000 naira or 2,000 naira you get that it's that the person is okay, the person is well. Or that you come, your students come to you and they tell you, because you said this, how you took this, I now understand this thing better. That's what makes you happy. Honestly. Money is good, but honestly is not, it's insignificant than the joy that you get when you help people, when you teach people and they understand. Because you know that these people you are teaching, when you are old, sometimes they'll be the ones that will be treating you in the hospital. So you need to teach them well. You need to teach them well. And I see that in the people that there's no one here that has passed through this house that honestly, if he's doing something, he doesn't know, he or she doesn't know whether this is right or wrong. It follows us, except you just don't want to do it. But each time you want to do it, the word keeps following you. And I see that in some of my senior colleagues that are here. I'm driving out from school, I see their cars, 5:30, they are still there. Sometimes they see me, they say, you are still here, Pastor. I say, I'm still here. You too, what are you still doing here? But it's because there's something that we are fed on. And then the work we do with joy and gladness. And that's why we stay that long, because everything needs to be done, and it needs to be done well. And I know my time is already up, and I just want to, I know there are a lot of young people here that everybody just wants to hammer now. Just wants to hammer now. You see all the MMM, you see all the Naira Bet Niger and all that. It's because people don't want to work hard. Because people don't want to work hard. But the only thing that can help this country is that we will love God, we will love His people, we will love one another, and then we work hard. Working hard does not kill someone. Honestly, working hard does not kill someone. It makes you better. It makes you stand out. It makes you valuable. And then we don't forget the place of hearing from God. God can depart from anything. So I thank this house for giving me the privilege to be able to talk about my challenges, my triumphs, my trials in the workplace. It's been a lovely ride. I love what I do. I love to do it, and I'll do it over and over and over again. So I thank you so much. Thank this house. I usually don't do this, but I can't but thank Pastor D. And I've told him that some of the things we've learned is because we had it directly from you. And we saw it in you. And we do it. And we know that our families have been good. Our relationships have been good. We are happy. We're joyous. We have peace of mind. Might not have everything, but there's this peace of mind when you do what you do with joy and gladness. So that's what I have. And thank you so much, everyone.
Oh, thank you. You will need an anointing to misunderstand him. I mean, he was very plain, right? You need to have an anointing and stupidity to misunderstand what he said. Yeah. One of the things that I must add to what he said is, if you know Dr. Wale Hamza, he's a very humble person. He stands outside there and tells you where to sit. The chief usher, right? So you come in here and he says, sit down. You say, okay, I don't want to sit down. You go to some other place, right? He's busy. He's a lecturer. Some of his students won't even do what he's doing, what he does in church, right? I know many people here who haven't done a quarter of what he's done, who won't even stand up to usher. His wife is an exemplary person. I think both of them have robbed her from themselves. Very humble people. If you meet, he's the kind of person that when you meet, if somebody is fighting him outside, you don't even need to ask who's at fault. He won't start a fight. So that I know about him and his wife. Same for his wife. Humility. That's one of the things that you should take away from. In addition to all he said, you know, you can't tell people that you are humble. It will be wrong, right? So, but somebody else can say concerning you that he is a humble person, and that is what I just added concerning him. So, thank you, sir, for that encouragement from the marketplace. We're moving to the second section of this service, which is our AGF. Today is AGF Sunday also. Like we did last time, we're going to break up. But before we do that, I think we should maintain what we did last time. If you were here last week, the way your chairs were arranged, we do it the same way, so we don't spend time trying to figure out where we're supposed to be. But before then, I'm going to call the second name. I hope I get it right this time. Dr. Olowe Kure. No. There's a I got it right. So he's going to take us through this, right? Thank you, bro. No, I will call the second one.
You tried. Good morning, church. Okay. Let's look at Judges chapter 5. Please, can you help me project verse 6 and 7? Judges chapter 5. It's not coming up. Okay, let me read from here. It says, in the days of Shamgar, son of Anath, in the days of Jael, the highways were deserted, and the travelers walked along the byways. Village life ceased. It ceased in Israel until I, Deborah, arose a mother in Israel. Okay. When Bishop was up the other time, he was talking of Amotekun. Okay. Now Amotekun is biblical. Okay, it's in the Bible. But at the same time, when Amotekun is guiding your street, it's a pathetic situation. It's a situation that says that you are far away from God. It's a form of punishment. Now, village life ceased in Israel. The highways were not safe. Okay? Was it because the highway were not safe that village life ceased? Or was it because village life ceased that the highways were not saved? So the kind of question you ask, is it the hen that comes first, or the chicken, or is it the or the egg, or is it the egg or the hen? You know, in those days, when someone has given birth to a child, it is the whole village that raises that child. Okay? You see someone's child doing wrong, you correct. If need be, you flog. Then as we progresses, we see parents going to school to confront teachers that flog their children. That was when village life started leaving us. Everybody is a master on his own. There's something we call Konko Jagbele in Yoruba land. Everybody wants to be on his own. Nobody is accountable to anybody. The village life means that we are all accountable to each other. And when we are accountable to each other, our streets will be safe. Because everybody knows everybody's son. You know what he's doing. You know those who have tendency to carry gun. Okay. So, we won't need Amotekun to be guiding us. So much so that if someone is doing something wrong in Jos, they will say it's Buhari. It's not Buhari. Because we are not accountable to one another. And that is what we are trying to encourage in this church with our accountability group fellowships. We need to go back to that time when it will be like a village where everybody knows everybody. Everybody can be accountable to everybody. Okay? And when we say we should have accountability partners, it's also because of this. So that our streets will be safe. So that we can shine the light. We all have our stories. And I want to encourage us that we should be comfortable to share our stories. We should make our AGF today to be very engaging, even better than what we had last month. I don't know if we have guests in the house who do not belong to any AGF. Do we have any guests in the house? Okay. God bless you. We have 4 accountability group fellowship according to our profession, our passion. We have art AGF. We have business AGF for those who are in business. That art is for those who are in music, drama, Nollywood, what have you. If that's your passion, you like drawing, sketching, you join the art AGF. If you are in business, you join the business AGF. If you are in education, you're a teacher, you're a lecturer, your passion is in that line, you join the education AGF. And we have the health AGF. Okay, so that is the 3 main AGF that we have, that will be dividing ourselves into. And then also for the KCC students too, where you feel you want to express yourself. Okay, the edge. Okay, they will just be in the edge AGF. I think that one is fully loaded for them. Okay, so we are going to have a slip that will be given us in our AGFs. Please, let's try and fill them with our phone numbers. Then we will need us to give us our accountability partners detail and our mentors detail on this slip. Please, let's not miss that. So this morning, I want us to quickly break into our AGFs. We are going to be looking at the reasons for these AGFs. I'm going to be examining some critical questions at the end of our discussions. So I'm begging the AGF leaders, let's be mindful of time and let's make our classes very engaging. Thank you very much. Okay, let's try and do this within the next 1 hour, please. Thank you very much. So, at AGF, where are they staying? Okay, where we maintained last time, I think art was here, health was here, business was here, education was here, then we had H at the back there. So we have art, business, education, health, and edge. Thank you very much. The children, they'll be at their classes at the back, outside. Okay. Your time starts now, please.